Another day, another trade. Looks like we're probably gonna rebalance some of this. We'll see what happens. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So I sent out a daily outlook. I'll explain it here in a moment. But very simplified version. Up here where we're in a positive game environment right now. Up here where the current cluster is sitting, or where the call wall's at, this is kind of like the ceiling of the morning. If we start pushing above it, then we're gonna start pushing above weekly highs, and the weekly is gonna turn bullish. As far as this morning though, we did create like a 400 point range during the overnight, where we did come down. We attempted to retest basically 29,000, and then once we got down there, we just kind of grinded our way all the way up and created this 400 point range. So with that being said, what I'm watching for this morning is if we do start making our way down, well, this is the first area where I'm going to be looking to see if this is going to stay intact in terms of bringing it back up, or discount being the second area. I will say though, if we start accepting below the 220 to 240s, we're basically coming back into regular trading hour value area from yesterday, and then we can see us kind of stay in here. In the event that we push up into this, this would actually be the highest quality short in my opinion of the morning if it just pushes up here off the open before it pulls back. Like if it pumps first, this would be a great area to look for a short. If we get above it and we start accepting above it, building volume and value above here, then we'll probably take out Friday's highs and maybe see like some slow type of grind up. But before that were to happen, I think it'd be more likely we pull back a little bit and rebalance some of this. So at least back towards the overnight value area, which is basically sitting kind of like right around here. Right around here. So we shall see what we're working with. Now I just explained that, and now in about 5 minutes, there's going to be a bunch of people who join here and say, what's the plan for today? What's the plan for today? So just know that for right now, path of least resistance, in my opinion, is actually a pullback off the open. What's up, YouTube? So there's two accounts I really want to focus on today that I have. I still have this 3K payout round account that's basically break even right now. I would like to get this to 3K. I have to basically make 3K on it because it's break even. I got to get it to 3K so we could get a 3K payout. But then also after yesterday, I do have this this eval that is $670 away from passing. It's a 100K FFN account. So I do want to pass that account. So we'll see. I'll kind of probably jump in between the two of them. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning from the West Coast of the United States of America. Yeah, hopefully the setup doesn't happen in a single 5-minute candle. Yeah. Estonia. From Asia. We're worldwide. It's a worldwide community. Mr. Worldwide. Brazil. YouTube chat. Hey, YouTube. I'm curious. Where are you guys from? Where's the YouTube chat from? Qatar, Kazakhstan, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, South Africa, Nashville, Scotland, India, Romania, Mongolia, Peru, Greece. Wow. We're all over the world. Well, that's cool. It's very cool to see. Tanzania. Well, that's dope. Hopefully, let's have a good day today. Hopefully this week NQ's like, you know what? I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around at the open. I'm gonna move around the first hour and a half. That'd be awesome. Where else am I streaming? On Discord. So YouTube chat, if you're not in the Discord, I recommend you guys join it. It's free. I don't use Bookmap. I used to use Bookmap like way back when I first got into looking at this thing called Orderflow. Honestly had no idea what I was even looking at the time. I just got Bookmap because somebody told me to get it. But no, I don't use it. Dang, Brazil banned live streams in Discord. They don't like freedom of speech. I don't even know what that means. I'm American. I can't hear you over all this freedom. It's hard for me to understand. Bro, what type of question is that? He said, "What's your opinion on Islam?" I love everybody, bro. I love everyone's great. You do you. We'll leave it at that. I don't know why you would even ask that. We're trading here, dude. This is not a. We don't. There's two rules. There's two rules to live streaming, my guy. We do not talk about religion, and we do not talk about politics. You know what we talk about? We talk about the charts. We talk about the market. I think it's probably best if we keep it to that. We'll just say. Yeah, YouTube, if you guys are ever like, what are we looking at today? What's the analysis for today? What's the plan? I post a plan of what I'm looking at every morning in the Discord. But now that there's more of you in here, just to let you guys know what I'm looking at, I think it's probable that we actually pull back, and I'm watching this area. It's like, long story short, I'm looking to see if we pull back. Now, we may pump up off the open, then pull back, but if we do pump up immediately off the open, like we just sweep this real quick and start pumping right here in a couple minutes, and we come into here without any type of pullback, this would probably be highest probability short. That's only if we pump directly off the open and we don't pull back into here first. What's my win rate? Well, usually it floats around 60 to 65%. This month it has dropped a little bit. At least for the shorter time period, this smaller sample size. Because I got diddied this month by NQ. But it's alright. You know, sometimes you'll have rough months. I had a rough month in May as well. May actually ended a pretty long streak for me, which was slightly unfortunate and slightly frustrating. But I was on a pretty long streak of being net positive with being net positive with the firms every single month, like not losing any money to the firms, just always getting payouts. And then May was like the first month in like a year, 12 months straight, that I didn't pull a payout, which was frustrating. And then June was fine, July was chill. And then this month, the only thing saving me at this point for even just being like net positive with the firms. I mean, it's really, I didn't spend a lot of money this month on firms, but the only thing keeping me alive at this point is this Top Step account. So here we go at the open. We're already kind of pulling back. So we'll see what happens. If we do dig a little deeper, I'm watching around 240, 220 as the first area. And then if we rip past that, then the next area I'm watching is around the 140s. You gotta take an exam. Yeah, I mean it's just a form you fill out. It's a free community, dude. Or how about this? How about you don't have to fill out any of the form and you can pay like $100 a month to be in the Discord? I'm just joking. It's free. And if we do start pumping up, then I'm watching around here. 450, 480 area. I'm less likely to try and long it into here. I'd rather long it, just so you guys know. I'd be looking for longs maybe potentially here or here. Otherwise, I'm looking for shorts. The prime spot though, if we can get a nice pump up take out the overnight high, take out pre-market highs and come into this area and we see something good, that'll be a nice short, I think. Can you apply this strategy on FX? Are you asking me if you should trade if you should be looking at order flow as CFDs? My answer to that will be no. No, you can join you can't join. Just put whatever, dude. Like it's not that I'm trying to get information. I'm trying to understand what's going on, right? So that I can make better content and make stuff that's actually relevant. It's just a form, bro. No need to freak out. It's just a form. I want to hack you? Yeah, give me all your stuff, Hugo. I'm trying to hack you, bro. The hardest thing to advertise in this life? Hard work. Hard work. Yeah, we do have NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. Why don't I trade crypto futures? Because I trade NASDAQ. I have traded perpetuals before, but I don't know. So I'm trying to see if we're actually going to continue up towards the 450, 480 area, or if we're going to snap around and consolidate at the morning here, at the open. Is this YM? Guys, is this YM? Drew. It's on the screen. We're trading live cat. We're trading lean hog right now. In soybean. Yeah, this is a meme coin. We're trading a meme coin right now. If you guys are ever curious about what I'm trading, I actually thought ahead and I put it at the top. If you look at the top, I thought ahead of that question. I knew that question would be asked. How did I know? So I'm just waiting right now. We've gotten chopped up enough in August. I'm sick of getting chopped up. Yeah, I did change my footprint chart. This is deep charts. I try to recreate my template on deep charts. How am I liking deep charts? It's pretty cool, actually. I've been working on my my template. I've been working on my workspace, and it's cool because, I mean, full transparency, I partnered with Deep Charts, so like I get to talk to their team and like ask for them to change things and try and improve the platform and kind of participate a little bit in that, which is dope. So why not use Sierra Charts? Sierra Charts is actually the first order flow platform I ever got. I'm still working on my workspace and my templates, but when I'm done with it, I'll share it with you guys. Well, this is looking like this is gonna be a very fun morning, huh? Now, are we surprised about this? Not really. Coders on Deep Charts are doing great work lately. Yeah, they are. What's cool about Deep Charts is like they are a newer platform, right? I mean, they've been around for what, like a year or two? Like a year. And they're constantly adding features. They're constantly rolling out new stuff. So it's pretty cool. I'd like to see this go lower, but it's kind of a gross open. Let's go past the GFF account. Love to hear it. Yeah, Jaden, people don't use that to their advantage. You gotta imagine, like think about it like this, Jaden. There's someone there, so there's somebody out there right now, like, oh my gosh, we're going up, oh we're going down, oh we're going up, oh we're going down. Yeah, that used to be me too. I used to destroy a lot of accounts doing that. Well, I changed to DC gamma levels, deep charts gamma levels. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to. They're still working on some changes and stuff. I like looking at the calculations for NDX and QQQ. And deep charts, their main focus in the beginning was really for SPX with the CBOE data, so I think they're still working on it and adjusting it. But yeah, I'm gonna be paying attention to it, because really at the end of the day, what'll end up happening is you have all of these gamma vendors, and these order flow platforms are basically going to just potentially make them obsolete by putting everything in one spot. Mentor Q levels to be really good. Yeah, Mentor Q is I got Mentor Q for a month to test it out. It's chill. I don't really, well, it's alright, honestly. I know people love it though, but it's kind of whatever. Oh, they have a new interface in live data. That's cool, because when I was using them, it didn't update really intraday, which is that's a problem. Like if you're looking at 0 DTE data and it's not updating, like come on. Damn. Shout out to Sushant. Yo, guys, please do not donate money to me on the stream. I appreciate it, but I might turn that off, actually. I don't... YouTube just started doing that, so... But because you sent money, I'll answer your question. I'm wondering if I can use in crypto. So when it comes to, so here's the thing about order flow with what I'm trading, okay? I'm trading on the CME. So the CME is more centralized. When you start talking about crypto and you're trying to read orders hitting the exchange, well, how many exchanges do you really have when it comes to crypto? You know what I mean? So yeah, you can try and look at like the biggest exchange like Binance or something, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not as centralized. But thanks for sending me. Please don't do that anymore. I feel like an asshole when you guys send money on YouTube. Oh, it looks pretty good. All right, let's see if we can start making our way up to this 450, 480 area. It'd be a very nice area for me to potentially see if shorts make sense up there. Send some peas. Oh, some rupees. Well, today seems seems like one of those days I'm gonna have to sit here and wait. You said 35 Thai bot. Yo, I'm gonna turn that off, bro. Dude, Coup Capital yesterday sent $100 on the YouTube. It's crazy. What a Chad. This guy's a Chad. 35 Thai bot is like $1. Shout out Ikigai. Ikigai is one of the only profitable traders I know that trades ICT. He's a beast. He's from Thailand. No, I'm just joking. I know a handful of profitable traders that trade ICT. I'm just messing around. But one of them is Ikigai. He says he's getting rinsed. You know, but Ikigai's version of getting rinsed is pulling like $5,000 in payouts when he usually pulls like $20,000 in payouts. Although, you know what's funny? You know what's funny is I talked No, it's not cap. He's just trying to be low key. I just exposed him. Everybody hit him up and ask him questions. No, I don't hate ICT. I'm just joking around. I'm just joking around. A lot of the ICT stuff is just auction market theory in a very simplified version of it through candlesticks. Oh, look at that. Hugo's in the Discord. He made it. You're home. You're here. The Discord link here. There's some. Our very handsome moderator has sent it in the chat. Let me pin it for you guys. Boom. There you go. Alright, we're gonna start making that move down now, or is this just gonna be an aggressive attempt to get out the chop and fail? I would like to see us go down. Or I was looking for shorts. Whether it was gonna be in here or up here, but I was looking for shorts to bring us down to this area. I think we'll see here. I might take a trade on this eval to try and make $700. I need what, like 30 points. The 15 minutes looking pretty good for us to start pushing down and rebalancing some of the overnight move up. But you know, I don't want to short the bottom of the chop. I'm going to try and not short the bottom of the chop. And bottom take shorts. This looks like it's going to come down. Honestly. But do you guys know how many times this month I have shorted the bottom of chop and then it reversed on me immediately? I have PTSD. This one does look like it's going to continue though. But I would rather wait. Why do I put emphasis on candle closes? Because the way that I view the candles is like their own little mini auction. You know what I mean? So for example, if you're watching a quote unquote auction develop, well, it's a, you know, as of right now, this is developing POC, and you're watching this develop. I would like to see, you know, this 5-minute auction close sometimes. Sometimes. I know, you know, some order flow snobs are like, "Oh, we don't care about time. You know, we trade the range charts." And it's like, okay, well, that's good for you, dude. Like, that's just what I look at. That's how I think about it. I get it though. I understand. You don't need to wait for candle closures, just the way that I trade. Like, let's say I'm looking at stacked imbalances within candles, or I'm looking at, you know, where the POC is going to be. Well, I do technically need to wait sometimes for the candle to close. And sometimes that saves me, and sometimes it does, like what happened yesterday, where we run out an entire trade plan in a single 5-minute candle for 200 points off the open. You know what I mean? All right, we're seeing how this 5 minutes gonna close. So there is some absorption happening here, but I think we're probably going to, if I see us push up back towards 330, 340, and then start slamming down again, I'll probably try and take a continuation short, but it's kind of dangerous because it's at the bottom of chop. But if it just slips and starts dropping from here, we'll just let it go. Yo, on a side note though, while we wait for this to happen, shout out my indicator, bro. I'm so proud of that. You guys should mess around with that. It's only for NQ though. It's fire though. It took me a very long time to make that indicator. The NQ volatility range. No, I don't have that indicator in a toss, but I am going to try and get it into deep charts. I've been talking to Andrea about it. That would be dope. Damn, we got 195 people in the Discord. What's up, everybody? Right now we have 500 people sitting here watching Chop together, having a grand old time. Although we're finally moving, so this is good. So I'm gonna start watching what happens when we approach this 240, 220 area. I wanted to short it into this level, but it was just pretty nasty delivery. Why I didn't short close to the top? Because we were chopping. It looked like we were about to chop. The call was about to adjust. I'm gonna go short right here and just try and scalp my 700 bucks to pass this account. Although the stop's gonna go right above, whoops. We're going for like a 1 to 1.5 basically, or one almost a 2R, but we're like right at the area that I just don't think this is gonna be the low. It might push up a little bit more, but I'm trying to just pass this eval really quickly. I'm gonna move it to break even the moment we start taking previous candles lows. Ooh, we're stalling here. I'm gonna drop the stop at break even, see if we could push past this. If not, I'll just take the BE and then we'll wait for us to, because now we're approaching it, right? This 240 area. I'm looking at 240 to 220, so we kind of need, actually I don't even need that much. It needs like 730. This is the area that I'm kind of looking for us to potentially turn around. So we'll see. I was just trying to see if we were going to punch through it really quick, try and scalp it. The call wall adjusted to 330 for Tanuki. It's alright, edgy invest. I didn't take it that way. So again, I'm still watching 245, 220. Like if we see us dig deep in, like dig into this with a lot of pressure and it starts instantly rejecting, I'll probably try and scalp along, but that would be, it would be for a scalp. You wouldn't be necessarily looking for a home run or even just a bigger trade. Because we're approaching back towards the RTH value area right now of yesterday. I'm watching this right here, but I'm gonna try it right here with a stop right below the 5-minute wick. So we're gonna risk 400. I gotta make like 700. We have to get past this area though. This is the area that's gonna cause issues. If we can get past it though, we should be good. But looks like we pushed into it and just slammed back down. No. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, it failed. So now we need 1100. We need 1100 to pass this. 1116. We got it. If we get past this, we're gonna. Damn, and I have a meeting. I have a meeting at 8 a.m. See if we can make a little comeback. Although this area is getting kind of nasty though. What's your favorite anime? I don't watch anime. I don't even really watch TV, dude. I'm pretty boring. I don't watch TV. I don't watch anime. I don't play video games other than Clash of Clans. I'm pretty busy. The favorite childhood show, the best show in the world is SpongeBob, hands down. That might be one of the greatest shows ever created. These buyers are getting demolished right here. We're gonna... Thanks, Thrax. Hit TP on your first short. Nice. I'm gonna try this one last time on the longs here. The stop's gonna be pretty deep. If I lose this, I'm gonna just stop for the day, and then we'll have to try and pass the eval another day. We need to start getting aggressive pushing through this area. But they're just getting demolished. Otherwise, if we start getting back below here and accepting below here, then obviously this whole idea is just cooked. Obviously. Today was your first proper step into attempting order flow. Came away with 850 profit. Very nice. Congratulations, sir. Hey, hey, I have a question. What would you do if your call wall and put wall are on the same line? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Wow, we got a pretty impressive entry on the longs, huh? Every attempt of the buyers to push it back up is just failing. So I'm gonna just do the giveaway. We're down 1,400 on this account, so now we're back to needing like 2,100 bucks to pass this account, which is a bummer, but whatever. I'm gonna just do the giveaway. I gotta go. I have a meeting here in like 30 minutes. So I kind of don't want to go because, yeah. Sheesh. Hold on, let's watch this for a second. Well, the second area we were watching of the 140 just got wicked. Which is crazy. Through Space Force, we were watching every square inch of the straight. The Space Force. Dude, how do I join the Space Force? Is the long convincing? No, I lost on it twice. I can't do it again. I just want to see what happens. I'm done with that eval. I'm not losing more than that today. We took 2 trades, 2 losses on it, so we'll just come back with that. But I do have other accounts. I'm just I do have a meeting here pretty soon, so I do have to leave, but I just want to see what it's about to do. Because that move was so fast, though, with the wick to the downside, there's a chance we might revisit some of it. Which makes me worry about trying to long it. Which I don't think is a good idea, honestly. Right now, at least. Interesting. So we're back at this area here that I was looking at for us. We need to break past this. Otherwise, I'm probably done trading for today, but I just kind of want to watch what's going to happen. But we do have this payout account. Weird. But yeah, I'm not going to trade this account right now with this going on. I can't buy any more of these too. I gotta get the payout on this one. We're gonna try to. We are done for today. Yeah, probably. I'm thinking we actually go lower. We tried again to get past this area and it just failed. And what I mentioned earlier about us revisiting parts of this wick. But I just don't want to trade it on this All right, I gotta go in 15 minutes. Let's just do a giveaway. YouTube chat. YouTube chat. If you guys want to participate in the giveaway, join the Discord. I gotta give away account really fast. And then yeah, we tried 2 longs in this area, but every single time buyers came in, they just got absolutely wrecked. So we're down on that eval like 1400. Balance is sitting at like 103,900. So we'll try and pass it maybe tomorrow. And then I'm probably not going to trade the rest of this stuff. I have a pretty busy day today. So if you guys are going to trade this, good luck. Be careful. And then I'm going to do the giveaway. So see you later, YouTube. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.